guys, welcome back to an awesome video. Today I'm going to be going over what you need to do before 2020 starts in order for you to manifest anything, any goals you have, anything you need to accomplish. 2020 is going to be a big year for all of us, and I want to make sure that each and every one of you guys are on the right track. So let's get into the video. For you guys who don't know me, I am Shika, also known as Chica. I am a travel lifestyle content creator, mentor, and owner of Blog It. And on this channel, I talk about all things spirituality, wellness, entrepreneurship, and social media. So today we're really going to be diving into ways that you can manifest anything. Every year, I love to do a little bit of a routine to help me manifest. Now, every single time throughout the year, I do have my resolutions, but with the power of, it being a new calendar year and a lot of big things happening for, different, whether it's zodiac signs or people or just timing for people at this time, it is such a strong time right now where a lot of just everyone is just becoming more conscious. So I want to make sure that you guys are also just taking advantage of that, really manifesting and taking advantage of the energy that we are living in today. And I wrapped up 5 tips to help you guys out. So let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss another video, and make sure you put those notification bells as well so you know when a new video is out. I do new videos every single day, so you guys get a little bit of inspiration with spirituality, wellness, entrepreneurship, really how to be a conscious leader, and much more. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the first tip. Okay, so the first and foremost thing is before manifesting anything at all, you need to be grateful for what you already have. Now, I know it's crazy for me personally, just looking at 2019, it went by so quickly. It was a long year as it is for all of us, but sometimes we forget to kind of look past at all the good things that happened, whether it was small or big. So what I like to do, and I would suggest you guys doing, is actually taking a piece of paper and writing out things, events that you were grateful for. So it could be as simple as maybe a sibling of yours that just had a baby, a new job that you ended up having, you being able to leave a job, leave a bad relationship, find an amazing person that aligns with you, whatever it may be. It could be as simple as you taking a hobby class. Write down all of the things that you are grateful for that you ended up having to do in this great year that really allowed you to kind of look back and say, wow, 2019 was such a strong year, and I just can't wait for 2020 to be even stronger. So I'm super excited for this. I like to write this down and just kind of meditate. What you guys can actually do is I love to use crystals at this time. So any crystals that you feel kind of inclined, some really good ones is like amethyst or even rose quartz or clear quartz is a very universal crystal to use. You can use this while you put your intentions of gratefulness. And what I like to do is actually hold them while I am writing down my list. So I write them down, or I can have them around my paper while I'm journaling, whatever you feel called to do. This is going to be a great way to connect with the universe deeper before you're ready to ask them for big goals that you want for 2020. Okay, so the second reason is one of the hardest probably reasons for a lot of people, but just know that this is important. And it is to let go what does not serve you. Any bad events that happened in 2019, any grudges that you've had from the past that really allowed you to kind of have your downs in 2019, perhaps a bad relationship breakup, it could be that you lost your job, whatever it may be, that doesn't serve you anymore, and you're starting a new book, new chapter, honey. So let it all go, let go of it. And it's not easy. It's not easy for me. It's not easy for any of us, but we can make it a conscious effort to grow and starting today to let go. And the best analogy that I actually saw from a video was that if I had $20 in my hand and I were to give it to you and say, do you want $20? And I was acting as the party of the universe. So I'm the universe and I'm like, ooh, you want $20? And you're like, yeah, of course I do. And if I were to spit on it and give it to you and you'd be like, is this still worth $20? And you would say, yes, of course it is. And then if I scrunched it up, you would have been, and I would have asked you, are you sure you still want this $20? and you would probably say, yeah, it's still worth $20. So my point is that if we, with the $20, regardless of how dirty it is or whatever it is, it's not until we change our mindset to understand that everything that $20 bill went through, we're going to be taking it with us into the new year, right? But you want a fresh $20 bill. You don't want any bad energy on it. You don't want any bad things going on. So it's better to just leave it and go on to new ventures. So I know it sounds weird. It's a weird kind of analogy, but my point is just let it go. It's not worth taking it into the new year. And what I like to do for this step is actually take another piece of paper, write down all the things I want to let go. Be specific, like journal it out, emotions, the name of the person, even just like the event that happened. And it might be hard for you to do this, but allow yourself to release. If you cry, let it cry. If you laugh, if you feel nervous, this is all your body reacting to releasing to what doesn't serve you anymore. Now that you've done that, the next thing you want to do is burn this piece of paper. So if you're 18 or under, please do not do this, but burn the piece of paper. And I actually used to do this every year by myself, and then I found out that there were actually a lot of people that ended up doing it, and I was like, oh, I guess it is a very great ritual. So I do this also on full moon nights when I want to release something and manifest something and it's very strong energy. So with the new year, this is also a great tip for you. So you can burn it outside, you can burn it in a fireplace, or you can burn it in like a pot or something, but just burning it and asking for you to just, this does not no longer serves me, and I would like to release it now. And you release it and let it diminish and don't look back. So I know that was a long one, but this is very, very important, because if you do not do this, these things that you don't let go can actually act as, fears and subconscious thoughts that can block you without you even knowing, and starting your 2020 off with some blocks. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to manifest anything without any further kind of feeling of, issues or any, roadblocks along the way. You just want a smooth ride into 2020, honey. So that is number 2. Number 3 is the part that you guys have all been waiting for. It's manifesting your dreams, manifesting your goals. So for this part, what I like to do is actually buy a little notebook, a new notebook, or even getting a little book that I would like that inspires me with a little quote or something. But here, what I write on the first piece of paper or page is basically what I want to manifest. So I would like to manifest, and essentially this manifestation is your divine right. So essentially what it means is we have the right to manifest anything in our life. Any simple thing that we want, we are able to manifest it. And like you guys know, it's all our subconscious, it's all our thoughts that end up blocking and making us see certain things the way that we see it today. So what you need to do is write down, I would like to manifest, all of these for 2020 for my divine right, and then you can write the list. Now this you can actually do on New Year's Eve. If you're watching this video and it's after New Year's Eve, that's okay. You can still do it during January, the beginning of January, while you're getting yourself wrapped up. I know a lot of us are busy with family and friends and all that stuff. I know I was. So if you were, you can still do it then. But write down exactly what you want to manifest and write it in detail. Now, what I like to do is I like to write down up to 3 big goals for myself. Now, you can write down more, but just 3 main ones that I really want to work on. And I write those ones first on my list. It's not to say that I will disregard the rest, but I like to just kind of really have something that I can focus on and not give myself too much. But at the same time, it's whatever you feel called. So whatever you feel needed to do that. And if you're kind of questioning, okay, what's my next step? Feel free to ask your guides. You guys know that I have videos on angel numbers and whatnot. If you guys have been seeing certain sequences, you can go check that out. I have a whole bunch of videos on that, and there's more to come. And that's a perfect way that they can be giving you answers. And around this time of year, this is usually where people get signs and all that stuff, and interesting things happen. So just know that if you are just needing help with understanding what the process is and everything, that you are completely supported. You don't need to fully understand the process. The universe will never leave you hanging. They're always there for you. So going back to that, just journal exactly in your new little book that you're going to use to journal throughout 2020. And this will be your manifestation book. So you can write down everything in here. Okay, number 4. So this is the second last point. I always say last, second last point, and it's to meditate. Meditate on what you want to manifest. Meditate what you want for 2020. Meditate on your intentions for 2020. And this is very important, even though when you are asking the universe, your spirit guides, your angels for support, you need to kind of tell them why you want it and what that looks like. You also want to meditate because visualization and emotions are one of the biggest and best contributors, as well as crystals, to really increase the quick process of manifestation even quicker. So what I like to do on a daily basis is do this, but when I'm asking for a new start, I really take some time aside. So what you can do is lay down, really take your time to breathe and be conscious with your breathing. This might take 5 to 10 minutes. Take your time, and I want you to visualize the emotion that would happen, how the process would look like with those things that you want to manifest, what people would be around you, what type of emotions you would feel, what the process would be, what would you do with that. And the best emotions to use here is happiness, but also gratitude and love. Love is one of the biggest emotions for helping with manifestation. So really just showing love towards that, as well as the divine, the universe, and what you want to manifest. And you will see such a big difference on just how it can be contributed. So this is really important, and it's very key for you to meditate and do that. It is so important. Okay, number 5 is the last one, and it's called, I like to call it a water ritual. And I actually got into this when I started doing Reiki, but also other things as well. And essentially what it is it's kind of like a cleansing bath ritual. So you get to have a nice little bath. You do some bath salts. I like to use pink salt because it's great for cleansing auras. So you can use a little bit of that. You can put some great salts that I use too is like Dr. Teal's, but I usually like to go to my local store where they have a lot of crystals. And there was also another place, I'm not in Toronto, but when I do go to Toronto for work, I like to go to a place down there that has a great store with like crystals and stuff, but they also sell pink Himalayan salt. And if you guys would like to learn more about like ways to protect your aura, cleanse it, let me know. I can do a video on that. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below. But you can do a bath. So what the bath does exactly is that the bath allows you to take out anything that doesn't serve you and just kind of like a little wash down, right? You're just like taking it all out. It's almost like when you're staging your room, you're just cleansing it out. So you give yourself a bath, use a bath lush balm maybe, or even doing, put your crystals on the side of the bath. You can use sage to sage the water and to bless it, and you could do a prayer if you wish. Again, do whatever you feel called to, and when you can put candles if you'd like, lay in the bath, and you want to meditate on what you want to manifest and give gratitude for 2019 and for what is to come for 2020. So again, this is just a great way to heighten just throughout the whole process, and it really helps. Another great way of doing water rituals as well, what I like to do is, and this is just an idea for you guys, but water rituals can be used for many other things, such as the full moon, new moon. I might even do another video too on how to work on rituals for full moon and new moon using water. But water is such a beautiful thing that we can use to help manifest. Our bodies are made out of majority water. This earth is made out of over 75% of water. So if we're able to implement that, it really makes a huge difference. So yeah, that is basically how you can manifest anything going into 2020. This is a huge year, like I said, for everyone. 2019 was a big year of changes, of lessons, but now going into 2020, it's time for us to take that and put it into action. Our earth is becoming more conscious than ever thanks to how open our world has become. So let's continue to work on ourselves so we can make it as best as possible. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light and positivity. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss a video, put your notification bells on as well so you get notified when I do a new video, which is every single day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Sending a lot of love, positivity, and light. Bye guys.